You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area. Upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com. You're watching the Weather Network, Canada's #1 choice for accurate local forecasts.
A fierce winter storm is still sweeping across northeastern United States, and it's now affecting Atlantic Canada. The blizzard has already dropped more than 30 centimeters on parts of New Brunswick. Another 10 to 20 is possible. The storm cut power to more than 1,300 homes on Tuesday. Most public schools were closed, as was part of the Trans-Canada Highway. Winds gusting to more than, and listen to that, more than 90 kilometers per hour. Caused whiteout conditions across Prince Edward Island. Stranded motorists have been told to stay in their vehicles until help arrives. Our Storm Watch coverage continues for what continues to go on in our Atlantic provinces. So yesterday, I had one of our lead meteorologists, Dana Batiste, with us. Today, I have our Chief Meteorologist Chris Scott with us to talk about what did and maybe a little bit of what didn't happen yesterday.
Yeah, a lot of talk right now, especially in the U.S. media, about what did not happen in New York. Now, we knew there'd be a storm in New York, but what wasn't clearly communicated, I believe, in the States was the fact that New York was right on the line of this storm. And it could go either way in terms of being historic or just a significant storm. And this is your brother,
Yeah, my brother.
actually? Yeah,
my brother, who did not heed a warning, and I gave him for it. But he took the shot outside of his building. He's down on Avenue of the Americas before he hightailed it back home. And then they stopped all transportation of the PATH train between New York and New Jersey.
Yeah, they shut everything down. And you know, it's tricky because in weather forecasting, there's always a range of possibilities. And when you're making decisions for a city, you've got to make one call. The problem here is I think the forecast initially was very bold, which isn't a bad thing, but then it wasn't adjusted as we went through the storm.
Now, while you were tweeting out yesterday, and I was reading it, and that's because a lot of the times we'll get our information for what we should follow on next from what take a lead, right? And you had service forecast had it at 60 to 90 centimeters, but you already started thinking this might be a bit of a stretch because it looks like it may not have been a freight train hit. It might have been more of a miss.
That's right. What we were saying here is that, okay, the official National Weather Service forecast 60 to 90 centimeters. This was on Sunday, and our team at the Weather Network thought more like 20 to 30 was the likelier scenario. And then as we went through the day, we could see that there was an eastward shift in the track. So what we were saying for New York was that big travel impact, but not historic. Different for Boston.
Impact, not historic. That's
yeah,
big.
That's right. Different for Boston. We knew it'd be big there, but not as much for New York. So this is a pretty cool image here.
Now, you were tweeting out again, this is talking about the eastward shift, and the important word here is shift.
Yeah, and this is all nitty-gritty model stuff, so it's a tricky map. This is Toronto here, Montreal, Halifax. All of these colors represent snow. The pink there was the heaviest snow that was forecasted to fall. We already knew it was going to be shifting east. No consolation to the Maritimes, because we're getting clubbed with this, but we did see the signs about New York missing this a little bit.
Now let's turn it over to a few of what's happening right now. We're already seeing the mixing. This is already starting to change things over. The ice pellets forecast for Nova Scotia. I'm going to get a little tighter now.
Yeah, this storm is uncorking right now. So the thing has kind of reached its crescendo. You can see how this arm of heavy precipitation is moving to the north. Now we're into that denouement stage. So things have crescendoed, and now we're going to slowly drift it down for intensity, but not before we get another 12 or 18 hours of wicked weather through New Brunswick.
Right.
And it's mainly the wind. That's the problem right now. Strong winds across the region.
So still heavy amounts of snow, and this is for the duration. This is our Monday, our Tuesday, and our Wednesday, which is why we continue in storm watch for this event.
Keep the forecast at your fingertips. Download the Weather Network app at your favorite app store.
When you call Canada home, you want the North American Truck of the Year. You want Ecotec 3 technology for improved fuel efficiency and increased power. You want the longest pickup warranty in Canada. You want the one truck proven true north strong, the Chevy Silverado. During Truck Month, receive up to $10,000 in total value on a Silverado True North Edition. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Nothing like the peace and quiet of a beach escape. Funny, there was no mention of hail in the weather report.
Find a lower price on winter packages, and Travelocity will refund the difference plus $50.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
This is full of added sugar.
Many reasons chocolate's good for you.
Honey, don't eat the fat.
That's good fats are essential.
Carb it up tonight, guys. Carb it up.
Less carbs, more protein.
Really needs more salt.
It's probably too much sodium.
Nutrition has never been more confusing. That's why we introduced Guiding Stars, an in-store food rating system that makes nutritious choices simple.
Take an important step towards supporting your cardiovascular health with Mega Red Omega-3 Krill Oil. It supports 3 markers by improving cholesterol levels, reducing triglycerides, and improving your omega-3 index. All in small soft gels with no fishy aftertaste. Plus, Mega Red and the Heart and Stroke Foundation are working together for a healthier Canada. We pledge to make a contribution for every purchase. So try Mega Red today.
How can you see yourself in new glasses without your glasses? At LensCrafters, our unique camera and screen system lets you compare yourself in 4 different frames at the same time, making sure all your vision choices are clear. LensCrafters loves eyes.
In January 2006, the world's longest covered bridge in Heartland, New Brunswick was threatened by the very river that warrants its existence. Unseasonably warm temperatures combined with heavy rain caused a huge ice jam in the St. John River, pushing chunks of ice dangerously close to the National Historic Site. Fortunately, colder, drier weather prevailed and the bridge was no longer threatened. It was a close call, but since 1901, the bridge has been providing safe passage across the St. John River and still does.
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by Otrivin Complete Nasal Care. Its triple action formula helps temporarily relieve, clean, and moisturize your blocked nose within minutes. Let the nose do the breathing.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area. upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by Scotiabank. Earn travel rewards up to 4 times faster with the Scotiabank Gold American Express card. Conditions apply.
A fierce winter storm is still sweeping across northeastern United States, and it's now affecting Atlantic Canada. The blizzard has already dropped more than 30 centimeters on parts of New Brunswick. Another 10 to 20 is possible. The storm cut power to more than 1,300 homes on Tuesday. Most public schools were closed, as was part of the Trans-Canada Highway. Winds gusting to more than, listen to that, more than 90 kilometers per hour caused whiteout conditions across Prince Edward Island. Stranded motorists have been told to stay in their vehicles until help arrives.
A look at the national forecast, and of course we're going to start off with the complex storm, 2 storms actually, the Atlantic seaboard. Suzanne Leonard here, Nate Coleman in Halifax, part of our extensive team coverage. We're glad that you're here. Looking as of 4 o'clock, just a rough summary of about a foot of snow, close to 30 centimeters and still coming. Moncton, Fredericton, St. John, snow in blue, wind gusts in yellow, and they have been close to hurricane force, places like Moncton today, and southern areas have mixed into freezing rain, and we're getting some rain as well. We even had a bit of a lull earlier today, and Nate, it's interesting. You get a storm system, a mature one, it's wrapped up, and then we start to get a bit of drier air, and sometimes people can think, oh, it's over. We've got a second area of low pressure trying to take shape, so it's a fairly long-lasting event.
Yes, it started so early here, Suzanne. I think people were cooped up inside their homes, waiting out the storm, nowhere to go, no work, no school. And so in the late afternoon, many people did rush out in downtown Halifax, did some sliding on Citadel Hill. We actually saw the sun for a bit, but this system isn't wrapped just yet. There's still that freezing rain warning in effect, so you want to stay inside tonight and give the plows the time to plow away what is left on the road, as well as put some salt down, because we had the winds gusting over 70 kilometers an hour here in Halifax, so lots of drifting going on out there, and it is slippery.
And it's going to be getting a little warmer and then a whole lot colder, too. Thanks, Nate. We try to let him warm up in between joining us for segments. We've got that surge of somewhat milder air, so we'll transition through to some rain in some of these areas marked in green. It'll stay as snow in New Brunswick and the northern peninsula of Newfoundland, but that icy mix on top of any ice accretion you already have, slippery surfaces. When we have travel bans in place, as we have had, and advisories, parts of the Atlantic provinces and also in the U.S., it really is an effort to try to keep only essential workers out there, meaning plow crews, meaning emergency workers as well. If we look at New York, 30, 60 centimeters, and it's still coming. It's been a snowstorm for many. It's been a big windstorm as well, and when you put those things together, we are talking often about a blizzard.
Blizzard conditions are almost here in eastern to central Long Island. Now, blizzards are very specific. There's a very specific criteria to it. Now, they haven't quite reached those criteria here, but we are getting quite a good nor'easter. This is the problem with forecasting these kinds of things. Where's that line going to be? Where's the snow going to be? Where's the winds going to be? In Manhattan itself, expected a lot more snow than they're actually getting, but this is where these conditions are. This is where the storm is hitting, impacting quite a bit, and that is out here in eastern Long Island. Going to continue here for a while, so expect quite a bit more snow than what we're already seeing here. Take a look.
And earlier today, Long Island, one of several states with the declaration of a state of emergency, closing in on a meter. Auburn, Massachusetts, still warnings for blizzard and winter storm conditions. Eastern regions of the U.S. There is some snow coming across the prairies, and that low, 10 to 15 centimeters for parts of southern Manitoba through Thursday morning. And by Thursday, we'll see snow accumulations starting in southern Ontario. Setting up another storm for the weekend in the east. Storm watch continues right now. Locals ahead.
Keep the forecast at your fingertips. Download the Weather Network app at your favorite app store.
I'm not your hero. You won't find me in a poster on a bedroom wall. Kids playing hockey will never wear my jersey. No, I'm not your hero, but I am hers.
Live your good life. It's within your reach. Grab it now.
Meet Greg. Every morning, Greg counts on the 100% whole wheat goodness of Shreddies to get him up and out the door to flood the outdoor rink at the local park. It's something that he's volunteered to do for years now. Pretty much every kid that learns to skate in the neighborhood learns to do it on ice that Greg made. Genuine goodness. It's inside all of us in every bowl of good whole wheat Shreddies.
Who is it?
Cialis. Ask your doctor.
For over 80 years, Canadians have loved the great taste of Black Diamond cheese. Enjoy the same delicious cheddar taste in a spreadable format. Try the full range of Black Diamond cheese spreads, including the new jalapeno and herb and garlic flavors. A spread so versatile, you can use it as an ingredient in recipes. Or simply spread it, spoon it, dip it. Exciting new tastes the whole family will enjoy. Look for Black Diamond cheese spreads in the refrigerated case of your local supermarket. Join the club at brandpower.ca.
The most complete weather coverage in Canada. That's what you get from the Weather Network.
We have over 30 meteorologists working around the clock to meet your forecast needs.
For the big picture and your local details, tune in to the Weather Network.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area. upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by Troy-Built Snow Throwers.
January the 27th, we're getting a complex series of storms starting to take shape across eastern Canada. The most recent nor'easter still going strong, producing blizzard conditions today for millions of Americans and Canadians. So we're going to start our national forecast here. Suzanne Leonard with the team. We've got 3 teams in the field covering all aspects of the storm. First off, Nathan Coleman. Now, Nathan, perhaps you were a bit winter weary, and many others, this time last year in Atlantic Canada. I know at one point I came down to help you out, cover one of the snowstorms, but Halifax, where you are, more rain than normal, less snow than normal so far this year. So how was today's storm?
Oh, I remember that, Suzanne. I remember you coming to Moncton, and we tried to go to Mooser's for lunch, but we sat down and the power went out, so we couldn't do it. I was going to tell Chrissy to go there today just to make up for it, but yes, here in Halifax, we have had so much rain that, so a little bit of snow, I think people are welcoming, but it's just been so messy with the wind. It's been blowing around, but I remember last year it kicked off with a blizzard, but here we are, end of January, people are used to having snow around. They rushed out to Citadel Hill today to get some sliding in, and but it's just been a mess on the roads. You know, it was a real snow day, definitely called for, because you wouldn't want the buses to be out. I saw that bus getting stuck on Duke Street, and now we're into the freezing rain, so it's a little mix of everything here, but people are happy it hasn't been straight rain, I think.
Well, guess what, Nate? We've got some colder air and maybe some more snow in the long-range forecast. Sound good?
Sounds good to me. I'm happy with it.
All right, we'll let you get a little warmed up. Thanks for the update. And yeah, perspective. It's all about it, isn't it? Each winter is different. This winter has been noticeably different to last year and across the Atlantic provinces today. Look at the eastern regions of the Maritimes. 10 centimeters of snow for Sydney. Go west, Fredericton, Moncton, close to 30. And rain, Nathan was mentioning it, that warmer air surging to the north. The mix continuing overnight through Wednesday morning. Pretty much all snow for New Brunswick. How have you been enjoying or dealing with today's storm?
I was meant to fly to Portland, but then my flight got cancelled. But I got stuck in my first blizzard, so that's cool.
We just moved back from Florida, so we're quite excited to have snow.
It was really, really bad. A lot of people had to go to work tomorrow that didn't wind up going to work because of the storm, so it was pretty. Well, it was worse than people thought, I think.
I was expecting it to be a little bit worse than this, actually. I don't know, we're probably not done yet, but I thought it was actually going to be a little more crazy than this.
Where it's plowed, it's very comfortable walking, and it's not too cold nor too windy. It's really quite comfortable, so we're enjoying the afternoon walk.
Well, I'm glad you're taking it all in stride. How about this, though? There were some real concerns about storm surge, particularly in the U.S., but some powerful winds today. Herring Cove, Janice. And if you're in a safe position and you can take some video for us, I hope that was okay there. If you can take some video and upload it at theweathernetwork.com or join in the conversation on social media, that is fantastic. We love to share your footage with the rest of the country. Yeah, that looks like a blizzard, doesn't it? And we've had knock-on effects through Pearson Airport in Toronto and with the airports and the slowdown south of the border. 10 to 20 centimeters of snow still coming for New Brunswick. Our storm watch coverage continues. Snow in northern Ontario through Thursday morning, southern Ontario for Thursday daytime, and some snow as well coming to New Brunswick, or Manitoba rather, for tomorrow.
Keep the forecast at your fingertips. Download the Weather Network app at your favorite app store.
Hi, this is Jennifer. I will be out of the office until Monday and won't be checking voicemail during this time. I'll reply just as soon as I get back to work.
Sail with the #1 cruise line in Alaska. Save up to $500 during our 50th anniversary sale. Call your travel consultant or 1-800-PRINCESS. Princess Cruises. Come back new.
In the 60s, your father was convinced the U.S. could launch an interstellar spaceship. I think he did it.
Ascension is a lifeboat for humanity, taking with it mankind's hope for survival.
A lifetime of dry, itchy skin? Turn to Eucerin Calming Daily Moisturizing Cream to soothe dry, itchy skin. With its triple-ingredient, fragrance-free formula, get on with living with dermatologist-recommended Eucerin Calming Daily Moisturizing Cream.
Buying a car? Go to autotrader.ca and find thousands of reviews written by real car owners. Be in the know before you buy. autotrader.ca, the better way to buy and sell cars.
When you call Canada home, you want the North American Truck of the Year. You want Ecotec 3 technology for improved fuel efficiency and increased power. You want the longest pickup warranty in Canada. You want the one truck proven true north strong, the Chevy Silverado. During Truck Month, receive up to $10,000 in total value on a Silverado True North Edition. Chevrolet, find new roads.
The wind's gusting
gusting around 60 kilometers per hour, and when that hits you, yeah, it's getting you pretty good. Non-essential travel should absolutely be avoided. This is the blizzard of 2015. It has arrived in Moncton.
But where we see the darker blues, initially as the storm develops, we see snowfall rates of 5+ centimeters per hour.
And as Kelly Noseworthy can attest, it was no picnic at the airport.
7,000 flights have been canceled here.
And in a city as hilly as Halifax, getting around is no picnic either.
No, watch the morning show, weekday mornings, 5:30 a.m. Eastern.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area. Visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by Scotiabank. Earn travel rewards up to 4 times faster with the Scotiabank Gold American Express card. Conditions apply.
A blizzard that's been threatening Atlantic Canada for days swept into the region during the overnight hours. A few people in Moncton ventured out, even though everything was shut down. Snow totals aren't the highest, but this storm is about wind, whiteouts. Travel is not recommended. To Massachusetts, where the storm brought a double dose of misery to Worcester. Fire crews were called to a house fire at 3 o'clock in the morning and had to battle heavy snow and 60-kilometer-per-hour wind gusts along with the flames. All right, stay with us. Your regional forecast is coming up soon. Our Storm Watch coverage continues.
Quite a day up and down the Atlantic seaboard, not just in the U.S., of course, but Atlantic Canada, taking it on the chin. Blizzard conditions continuing at this hour through the evening, through the overnight. We've got some big warnings in place, including freezing rain, very dangerous out on the roads, and warm temperatures continue in Western Canada. But the big question, how long? And in this forecast, the January thaw will break. Obviously, I'm talking about the west, as opposed to parts of the east like Moncton. You know, it was quite an interesting storm, very different effects for many. Most areas of the Maritimes, if you didn't hear, had 4 to 8 hours today of snow and wind and cold and low visibility. So no wonder it was a virtual shutdown. So many areas. One of the worst hit areas was Moncton, where we find our Chrissy Van earlier today.
In Moncton, New Brunswick, you're no stranger to snow, but the blizzard of 2015 literally shut things down. And this is why. The blowing snow has been intense. We saw wind gusts that got over 90 kilometers per hour and shut down major routes such as the Trans-Canada Highway, all due to that blowing snow. Visibility was greatly reduced, but check this out. The plow drivers have been hard at work, so luckily the road's getting worked on, and I'm sure everything will be back and running in no time.
Unfortunately, the winds are going to be continuing tonight, so there will still be some areas of very low visibility. But yes, with the lull that we've had, plows have been able to get out. That's why we get these travel advisories, so that 31 centimeters in Moncton can get plowed, and 22 centimeters Greenwood, the Annapolis Valley. And look at the winds. Yeah, that's just about hurricane strength, the gusts in Moncton earlier today. We'll continue to update these numbers for you. The snowfall numbers a little lower for southern and eastern areas of Nova Scotia, and the reason the low is pivoting. In fact, it's getting a little less compact. It was really wound up when it came up the U.S. seaboard yesterday evening and overnight. It started to fall apart a bit. It's trying to develop a new center, and what that does is it helps to bring in some of this milder air, which is why you shouldn't be surprised to get some rain tonight. Freezing rain warnings continuing. You're seeing them on your screen. Your local forecast is up again in a minute, so you can refresh your memory with the latest warnings. But that warmer air, new center, some weakening will help to lower the snowfall amounts, but still 10 to 20 to come with strong winds out of the northeast. All right, it is a nor'easter. It has been a blizzard south of the border. These snow amounts continue to pile up, but difficult to measure because we've had some very big wind drifts, reportedly 6 feet, 2 meters or more in some areas of the U.S. Now, southern Ontario had a little snow, not a blizzard this morning, but with winds, in part due to this low northeasterly winds. We've had high pressure in the west, also contributing to that snow in Ontario, interestingly enough. But as we look at Vancouver, high pressure and no concerns about wind nor snow. In fact, it's been so mild, double digits, people have been playing tennis. Playing tennis, indeed. Not going to be playing tennis with some of these conditions, though. Above zero today in Alberta, mid-teens. Calgary, Lethbridge hit 20 yesterday, about 5 degrees cooler today. But the cool down is starting to take shape. So we got a little snow northern prairies tonight, maybe even a touch of rain or freezing rain around the Yellowhead. We'll see some accumulations, central Saskatchewan, southern Manitoba through Wednesday. But watch the colder air sinking in, especially in eastern Canada, but in the west as well. It really will take shape on Thursday. So we've got storm watch continuing for our eastern system. There's some snow for Ontario. There's another low for the weekend for the east. There's lots going on.
Keep the forecast at your fingertips. Download the Weather Network app at your favorite app store.
Do you wake up with aches and pains? Are your muscles sore and stiff? Is pain affecting your work and daily life? Then your life is about to change forever. Introducing Dr. Ho's Pain Therapy System, your solution to living with less pain. Developed by renowned pain specialist Dr. Michael Ho, the secret to the extraordinary results is the auto-modulated pain-relieving waves, clinically proven to relax muscles and improve circulation to relieve pain. Recommended by doctors and users everywhere. A 20-minute treatment helps relieve the pain of stress, fibromyalgia, tension headaches, migraines, neck pain, back pain, hip pain, shoulder tension, and joint pain in knees and hands, pain related to sports injuries, accidents, and repetitive work. It's portable, safe, and effective. It's easy to use and feels so good, like a soothing massage. Get relief when you need it while saving you time and money. You could spend thousands on other treatments and costly pain pills and still suffer with pain. Until now. For this special offer, you get Dr. Ho's Pain Therapy System for just 4 easy payments of $64.99. You'll get Dr. Ho's Pain Therapy 4-pad system with 4 massage pads, the pad placement chart, and instructional DVD. But get this, call now and we'll drop a payment. You pay only 3 easy payments of $64.99. That's a 25% savings. Order today and get these soothing foot relief pads. pads, perfect for massaging your tired and sore feet, great for boosting circulation. A $50 value, yours free. Wait, we'll also add the protective case and lightweight therapy travel bag, a $30 value included. Hold on. Act now and get 2 bonus extra large FlexTone pads and 4 bonus massage pads. A $40 value, yours for ordering now. This special promotion won't last forever and is backed by Dr. Ho's 30-day money-back guarantee. It's the perfect gift for yourself and loved ones. Don't wait. Call now.
The most complete weather coverage